There are so many people who have immense success and wealth and beautiful families even, and they are depressed and they see a therapist at least once a week, and they are just really suffering and struggling in life. So I would just say that success doesn't just mean money. It really means enjoying whatever we have, enjoying the journey, appreciating our blessings. And no matter who you are and where you are in life, you have infinite blessings of gratitude to propel you into your next and greater successes. And never dwell on what you don't have or worry about what you're trying to achieve. Just be grateful we're here on this earth and that we have the ability to have this exciting adventure, not knowing where it'll end. I mean, that's the beauty of it. So, make sure that you recognize that the most important thing in life is to enjoy it, because everybody who gets to the end will tell you the same thing, that they don't wish they worked harder. They don't wish they worked more hours. They wish they enjoyed the time they had. So I think that to me and to most of our elders, that is the true measure of success. And I think that the more we do have happiness and enjoy our lives, the more we share it with other people. And the more we share with other people, the more we create those connections, the more we have energy to put into our passions. And that is what will lead to the financial and relationship success that we're also looking for. True spirituality is about diving deeper into reality, not escaping it. If spirituality is a way to escape life, then it's really no different than video games or addictive substances. It's just another escapist tendency. And part of reality is this material universe that we are all born into, that our non-material spirit and consciousness awakens inside of. It's not something to reject. It's something to use as a tool for connecting to that deeper source within us. When you're at a magic show, you don't close your eyes because you know it's an illusion. You enjoy the show. You pay close attention. You try to see how it all works. You try to figure it out, but it's just too mind-blowing to comprehend. And that is the nature of this illusory universe that we find ourselves in. It's not something to reject or fight against or solely focus on that spiritual dimension, which we'll have all of eternity to do that for. This is the time to look as close as possible, to marvel at every aspect, to be in awe of this incredible existence. The fact that we exist and the universe exists is all part of the miracle of existence. And it is what gives rise to that dance between the non-material consciousness and the physical universe. One cannot exist without the other. They are interchangeable, they are interconnected, and they are inseparable. Just because you're playing a game and you realize it's a game doesn't mean you can just drop the ball and say, exit game. You still have to play that game, and you want to play that game the best of your ability. And so we live in this world where we need resources for these physical bodies to survive. And it is the spiritual journey that enables us to go on that adventure, to face it with bravery, to achieve and acquire those things that are necessary for our health and well-being. Simultaneously, allowing ourselves to not get so consumed by those little details, by those little disagreements and differing opinions of others, and we can keep marveling at just the beauty that is all around us, that is in every person, and that is just that incredible magic show of light and sound happening all around us. I think a lot of people are addicted to their suffering. They think the suffering serves them. They think living in a constant state of worry is the antidote to poverty, and that anyone who seeks peace and happiness must be a poor person with no ambition. And we just see it from Jack Dorsey to Ray Dalio to countless other successful business people and artists, that it's the spirituality that allows us to be successful and to also enjoy our success. And in my opinion, it's the only way. You know, it comes a little more naturally to some people, but whether, you know, you can naturally be at peace just looking out the window and just being grateful for the trees and the sky and the birds, or whether you need to go on a beautiful meditation retreat or read some books of ancient wisdom to find it, really doesn't make a difference. We think that because most people strive to achieve things and they have this stress and greed that drives them, that is natural. But that is something we learn, and we can unlearn it. Yeah, I think there's a subconscious habit of believing that we always need to compete and compare, and that will bring about our success. But I have found that you don't have to compete and compare. You can want to be the biggest in the world, and then you can set that aside and get to work on making it happen. And whatever other people do has no importance anymore, because we've already made our goal. Like, it can't be any bigger. And we must also remember that, you know, if your goal is to be the biggest in the world at something and you end up being the second biggest, that's okay. The only thing that matters is doing your very best, putting in everything you have into it, and leaving the rest to the universe. It has no impact on you if someone else has more money, more fame, more awards. All that matters is you doing your best. Sometimes you can learn from those people. You know, it doesn't have to be this sense of success or failure. It can just be growth and exciting adventure wherever it takes you. I tend to think, and I tend to observe, that all of that ego game, all of the comparing, is a waste of time that hurts your goals. So I think if we just truly meditate on those things, we will naturally give them up, because we will recognize just how detrimental it is. It's stressful to always be trying to succeed and, you know, wondering, am I doing the right thing? You know, is this going to go anywhere? And so it's just essential to relax and not live in that panic state, because that panic state messes with our thinking and creates very short-term thinking, and we need to be thinking long-term. The other thing I think that we need to do is to just do stuff. keep doing stuff. Keep going places, doing things, meeting people. And the more that we just keep figuring out, refining, discovering, and creating those connections, the more likely we are to have that great luck. Some of it is luck. It's being in the right place at the right time with the right people. And so the more we are just in places with people in different times, the more likely we'll be in that right place, right time, right person. So, just get busy. I think the biggest thing that prevents success is not getting started, not constantly trying new things or going out for more jobs or starting more businesses. So many entrepreneurs fail 10 or more times before they find the thing that succeeds. So, get to those 10 failures, and then, by number 11, you'll have so much wisdom, so much knowledge, so much great team of networking, people that, the more you seek out those failures, the quicker you get to the success. And don't dwell on those failures, because they really are the stepping stones to success. They really are where we gain the wisdom, learn from mistakes, and reach that place where what does finally succeed will also know how to keep it a success. So really love those failures, and don't be afraid of them.